Jazzy Hiker here on a beautiful snowy Saturday in Rocky Mountain National Park. I'm about to hike to Mills Lake, which is one of my favorite spots in the whole park. Glacier Gorge parking was full, so I had to park up at Bear Lake, and I'm now hiking down towards Alberta Falls. As you can see, snow is gently falling, and although I could probably get by without my snowshoes because there have been some people on the trail already, got my snowshoes on. On my way to Mills Lake, and I am taking the Fire Trail, which in the summer is a nice shortcut. It's a little bit steeper, but it is shorter, and the path to Alberta Falls is usually packed with young families. So the Fire Trail here is a nice chance to kind of avoid some of those crowds. The other thing, here in the winter, it's also less crowded, and so while I probably don't actually need my snowshoes to climb to Mills Lake along Alberta Falls, on this trail there's a lot less people who've been on it already today, so I'm definitely making use of my snowshoes, which is what I wanted. So I made it to Mills Lake, although you might have to take my word for it. I was kind of hoping the sun would come out by the time I got here, but it's still pretty cold. In fact, my water tube, even though it's insulated, it's completely frozen. It's kind of a bummer. And although the sun's trying to come out, I don't have much view here. But one reason to hike to some of these alpine lakes in the winter is that you can walk right across them. Of course, National Park Service will say there's no such thing as safe ice. But I am walking on a trail that two gentlemen bigger than me just walked on. So I feel pretty confident. Plus, it's been below zero for about 2 weeks straight here. So here I am, Mills Lake, today's destination. So one reason to come to Rocky Mountain National Park on a snowy day is the solitude. There have been whole stretches of today, hours at a time, or an hour at a time, where I haven't seen another person. And the park's pretty busy. Parking lots are full, and there are a lot of people here enjoying the winter. But without so many people coming on a snowy day, it really spreads out the crowds quite a bit. So the solitude that a day like today gives you is pretty spectacular. You can look behind me. There's absolutely no one coming up Mills Lake right now. And the nicest part of the day is still coming. Since Mills Lake was so cloudy and you couldn't see much of the view, once the sun popped out, I decided that I would take the half-mile trail up to the loch. This is one of my favorite lakes. This and Mills are probably my two favorite. The nice thing is that the bulk of the hike is just getting to where the trail forks between the two, and then it's about half a mile from there to each of these lakes. So voila, got some clouds coming in and the wind gusts, gets pretty cold, but beautiful day all around for some winter hiking and snowshoeing.